What's up, guys? I'm Asia Jalise. If you're like me, you probably throw away produce unnecessarily. Today I'm going to show you how to organize your fridge affordably so that you can see everything and stop wasting food and money. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is how my refrigerator looked right before I started. I had already taken out the bottom crisper drawers and cleaned them out in the sink. But other than that, it was just everything thrown in there. I'm going to take some of my Method all-purpose cleaning spray and spray it on the paper towel. Definitely not directly in the refrigerator, but I trust this brand to be pretty clean, so I don't feel uncomfortable using it to wipe down the whole fridge. These are the baskets that I'm going to be using for organization. They're all from the Dollar Tree, so they're $1 each. And I ended up using, I believe, 5 baskets. This is a 10-piece set from Marshall's. It's really only 5 little containers, but it was $7.99. And this Frigidaire beverage carafe was $2.99. So $3 for this bottle is really good. Now, this is a beverage carafe from Target. It was $5. And this is also another Marshall's find. And this was also $5. So I went shopping. So I had all my fresh produce out, and I took everything that was already in the fridge out on the counter. Well, put it on the counter so that I could start organizing everything. I'm going to put my citrus fruits in these baskets. Citrus fruits do well in the refrigerator. I don't know if it's clementine season, but these clementines have been so good this week to snack on. Next, I'm taking a kitchen towel. I get these kitchen towels in a set of 6 from Aldi, and 6 comes in a pack. It's $6 for a pack. So they're kind of like dollar towels. I'm not going to use them in the tally of how much money I spent for the storage products because it's just something that I always have on hand at home. But I put that towel in the bottom because I'm going to store my eggs in this basket. And I just want to make sure that if anything breaks, there's something there to catch, the egg so it's not all over the fridge. That egg that I saved, it was about to crack. And, I have my apples. Apples also do well in the fridge in an open basket. And now I'm just going to go ahead and put all of the beverages into the beverage carafes or containers, whatever you want to call them. I ended up using that one plastic one from Marshall's, and then I used 2 of these glass ones from Target. I was really excited to use the one for my almond milk because I always over and under buy almond milk because I can't tell how much there is, and clearly you could just shake it, but I always forget to do that, so I like being able to see through the container. And then for the orange juice container is always clear. I always buy this brand, but I just thought it was cute, so I got 2. And I always like to have chocolate milk in the house. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but I am pregnant, and this is something that I like to drink when I wake up in the middle of the night hungry. So now I'm going to get into prepping the produce for long last in the fridge. So this is a trick that I use to clean off root vegetables. That's kosher salt that I just put in my hand, and I'm going to go ahead and just scrub the vegetables with the kosher salt and some water. I do this because I don't like using vegetable peelers. The peels, they get all over the floor, and then you end up having to sweep, so it turns into a 2-step job instead of a 1-step. So I just do that, and it just exfoliates the outer skin and the dirt off. Now I'm just going ahead and cutting them. I'm going to be using these carrots to snack on and for recipes. I might also cut them down for to cook with, but mainly they're for snacking, so I'm going to make them into carrot sticks. And you saw me measure the sticks against those mason jars. I didn't buy the mason jars separately. I use mason jars all the time to drink from and to store food in and to transport food, bring lunch to work. I'll tell you guys how much the pack is that I buy, but I'm not going to include it in the tally of what I use to organize because I always have these things. I poured the water over the carrots because it's going to help the carrots last a lot longer. You'll really notice the difference. If you store your carrots like this, they're going to be so crunchy every time you eat them. Next, I'm cutting up some peppers, and I'm just going to cut these in like snack size strips too. You can see exactly what I'm doing here. So I'm going to fold up a paper towel and put it in the bottom of the mason jar. Keeping these peppers dry is going to help them stay fresher longer. I don't like to use the kitchen towels for deep colored vegetables because they can get permanently stained. So that's why I use the disposable paper towel. Next, I just measured some asparagus. That jar that I'm using is actually an old salsa jar, so it was free to me. And I just cut off the ends because nobody eats the ends of the asparagus. They're all stringy. And I'm just going to go ahead and put the asparagus in the jar like so. And then once they're in the jar, I'm going to put water in the jar just like it is some flowers. And that is going to keep them nice and fresh and crispy. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut off the ends of these green beans. And you can see off to the side of the screen that I do have a little Tupperware with a towel at the bottom to put the green beans in. And I also did the same thing with this spinach. I took the spinach out of the bag so that the moisture does not get trapped in there. And the spinach will stay fresh for longer. Now I'm gonna take some sour cream and make some dip for my veggie sticks. Now obviously this isn't produce, but this is just like some prep hacks so that you can have some healthy snacks on hand. And I just put it in the mason jar as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and shred up a rotisserie chicken. I use this for salads or within recipes. This time I made a chicken pot pie with it. And I also shred some cheese because I always like to have shredded cheese around, but only home shredded. I don't like cheese that's already shredded from the store. Now it's for storage. So your asparagus is going to last up to a week in the fridge. Your carrot sticks will last 2 weeks. Your peppers can last up to 5 days. And that dip that we made can last up to 2 weeks. Your full peppers can last up to a week in your crisper. And then I popped the lid off of the spinach just so it can have some air. That will last a week in the crisper. Your citrus can also last about a week and a half in the fridge. And your apples can last about a week and a half too. Now I'm just going to go ahead and put all of the food into the fridge. So you see there go my eggs in my basket. And my rotisserie chicken, I put that in the back. There go the green beans and the shredded cheese. I moved the apples over because above the apples is where the snacking veggies are, and I kind of wanted to make the right hand side, we're both right-handed people, like the snack zone, so that when we open the fridge, that could be the first thing that we reach for. I'm just going ahead and putting the juices and milks in there. I have that half and half, chocolate milk, almond milk, everything you guys saw me doing. I used another basket for cheeses. We always have, cream cheese, regular cheeses, all kinds. I like cheese a lot. And this is how everything turned out. So I just consolidated everything on the door. And as for the main fridge, you guys saw all this already. I forgot to mention that the tray that the bread is on is just something that I had laying around in the house. And I know some people don't like putting bread in the fridge, but we do that over here. If you liked this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. It helps me and my channel. And if you like videos about organization and lifestyle, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for making me a part of your day.